Like wondering who in the heck do I think I am, right? Anybody right now at this point who would have a problem with me, like unfollow me or unfriend me or something like that, socially, not in person, right? Just socially, would have something to do with the Patriots. What are you, their fan? How long you been their fan for? Was it just recently, or you been a fan of theirs all along? You've been a fan since you were 9 or something? Well, I just think that the Patriots are not the NFL's best team, and I think most people, if you have a conversation with them, with people out here, people are gonna be still upset about what transpired last year and what's still going on with the Patriots organization. That they are truly the worst team in the NFL. One won the highest trophy, but they're the worst. So we want to make other suggestions other than to just get rid of them and then bring in a totally new franchise. I have another idea. Why don't you switch Cleveland with New England and move New England out of that pansy ass division that they're in that obviously is cursed, and aren't the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets? Are you kidding me? So there's 6 games every year out of those 3 teams that are in the the AFC East with the Patriots, and the Patriots should be in the AFC North, right? And then put Cleveland, switch Cleveland with the Patriots, and put Cleveland in the AFC East and New England in the AFC North with Pittsburgh and the Ravens and who's the other team? Who's the other team? Right? The Bengals. The Bengals, right? So those are all 3 teams that are playoff teams, pretty much more or less. And New England has been, they shafted us. I'm trying to do a screen share so I can show people. I can show people this one more term, exactly what's going on in the screen share. We're gonna go to the NFL.com, and we're looking, ladies and gentlemen, probably more gentlemen than ladies looking at this. If anybody looks at this, I just said I made a video on this one, on this last one. Tell me that it's not um, something weird going on here. Why I can't get people to look at any of my videos. I only had 5 views on it. So I'm really serious, and people don't want to concern themselves with serious people anymore. So there's 3 games, right, that they're gonna come down here to Jacksonville. Like I said, I really hope Jacksonville can beat them somehow. And Jacksonville just won their last game against the Dolphins. But I want people to understand exactly where I'm coming from in my true rant here, or what I'm saying um, is very legitimate. And these guys are not the best team. They are actually pampered little baby bitches, because the NFL pampers these guys, puts them in the weakest division, makes them what, the strongest team? They're not even the strongest team. They wouldn't be as strong as they are if they didn't have so many opportunities to roll on so many other teams and win. And that's how football works. Football either works, oh, your players are so sad. I just don't even know how to get your players' heads out of their butts today because New England. No, no. You know what I mean? So there's it's pretty devilish if you ask me. I don't even know. They've got Jacksonville. I hope Jacksonville beats them. Then they got Dallas. I hope Dallas is able to whoop them. The Romo's out, and I don't usually root for. I don't. I don't. I'm not even supposed to really care because I'm really supposed to hate I mean, hate the Dallas Cowboys and hate New England Patriots for the most part. I do. I can't stand any one of them. But you know what? As far as I know, the Cowboys don't cheat. The Cowboys haven't been caught ripping anybody off. If they win a game or lose a game, it's usually something technical like what we seen with Des Bryant play. But there's only one team right now that is cheating. So it's another thing that we could do is just make them get rid of Bill Belichick. Make them get rid of him because they want to act honorable, but they're behind the most unfair practices in the National Football League that we've seen. We don't hear anybody being talked about. We don't hear about anybody else being um, punished. So I just wanted to go through here real quick, make a long story short. What a bunch of pampered bitches I think the Patriots really are, and they are not the best team. They're not even good. They suck. They really do. They stink. It is a complete hoax that they even did that. And to tell you the truth, um, I'm not. It's almost like I'm protesting, like I'm boycotting the NFL, but I'm not coming out and saying that. But I'm not being able to watch any games because I feel that there's whatever I do, I don't think that this is I'm going to be able to come off to millions of people in a bad way where I leave a lasting impression that cheating is all right and that you can manipulate things. That even though the things, maybe it was supposed to be a close game, maybe it wasn't even supposed to be a faraway game. So maybe the Patriots were supposed to lose in Indianapolis was the road team. They had the wild card. Is that right? I can't remember what what position the Colts were in. Besides them being an away team and going to New England, right, in the playoffs. So they were a little bit worn out, but maybe the New England Patriots, were meant to lose. Look, the Seahawks went all the way down. So did Tom Brady? Did he sell his soul to have it all manipulated like this, or did Bill Belichick sell his soul? Because I see every other coach and everybody else being faced with the challenge of their schedule, not being, even the weakest team. I could probably go to whoever people collectively pick as the worst team. Let's say it was the Buccaneers, right? The worst team. They got the first thing. I could go and show you their schedule, in that they've got a harder schedule than these guys right here do. So, so we had two games. They were close. We're hoping that we hope Rex could won that game, but we're looking forward to him being ready for the next one against New England. Miami has to travel to New England. Look, then they got Washington, the Giants. Then Buffalo goes to New England. So they're gonna have to take it to them in New England. But we're not gonna stop right here and just look at this, okay? Houston, Tennessee, the Jets, and Miami. Hopefully, teams will prove me wrong. But let's go. I can tell you by looking at the last 4 years, I can tell you basically what their schedule will be like next year. And they have the Bills, the Jets, the Dolphins. So you tell me, who's pampered and who's not. All right, here we go. Oh, New England got beat by Miami, so I don't know where Miami's head is. All right, I know where Miami's head is right now. It's where Miami's head is. And then you got Minnesota, Oakland, Kansas City smoked them. Look at that. So you can even put them in. You can't. You can only put them in the AFC North, like I said, and swap them with Cleveland. Make Cleveland play with Buffalo, the Jets, and the Dolphins in the AFC East. And totally switch New England with Cleveland. And how the NFL Players Association or the NFL and all of them collectively, any of them, even all their fan base, could not stop what I'm talking about happening if somebody out there made a petition that could go viral enough where everybody, all of us, could collectively sign it, and you get over 1 million people, even roughly around 1 million people to sign a petition to make the Patriots go away and leave America, make them go live in Canada, just kick them out of America altogether. They keep getting away with cheating, and they do not have a rite of passage to cheat and to keep bamboozling everybody. Look at this. Then they got Cincinnati. Yeah, they should just throw them in that division and switch them. I actually thought Buffalo beat them twice last year, but they beat them once at the end of the year. See, but that's like, I wasn't even thinking about it. That's like when they really don't care and they're really relaxing their players more than. I guess they're still playing a little bit, but when they already have it locked in, they don't care. These guys were playing against the Broncos. It was 2 years in a row for the first seed, and I believe Peyton Manning gave up the first seed to them both times. Is that right? Pretty sure. But there it is. Look, 51 on Chicago. They beat the Jets by 2 points there. It's right after that week 6 win over that first win over Buffalo. They lose to Buffalo later on, but oh, look at here. They snockered Denver, went to New England. Then week 11, New England traveled to Indy. So how come they didn't report anything odd before? So that right there shows, I'll be honest, that shows that Indy was going to probably lose one way or another to them. But these guys are so arrogant that really, if I was being that arrogant, I was just like, I'll just cheat. I'll just do it my own way. I would probably get hit by a bus or something bad would happen to me. I would die. I would get killed from karma. Karma coming and collecting. Look here, Green Bay. Look, if I'd almost say if my team didn't get its head out of its ass, which its head is up its ass, Seattle right now, because they're reacting to what's going on with Cam Chancellor right now, and they're not they're not putting that past him. Which the number one thing should always be the outcome of the game and the team and all your other players. So the Seahawks aren't looking at all of each other or what they have. They're looking away to what they don't have anymore, and they're my Seahawks look like a bunch of crybabies. That's my opinion. I just, and some people will give me crap, like a friend of mine who always tries to. I mean, he acts like some other people are like argumentative for no reason. You say something and then they'll say, "Oh no, it isn't," just to argue with you. But there's Green Bay whooping New England, and I guarantee you, New England uh, did not mean to lose that game. Oh, and this was last year anyway. So is this year? Yeah, it's this year. Okay. Yeah. See, so they played Green Bay. So if they would have played Green Bay in the Super Bowl, I guarantee you Green Bay would not have thrown the ball like that. I guarantee you that Aaron Rodgers would have took a couple steps back and he would have either threw the ball away, like you seen Eli throw the ball away over a week ago. Was it week 2? When you seen him in week 2 throw the ball, they blamed him for the loss or something like that. But I guarantee you that if Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers was in that situation, he would not have he would have threw the ball in a different position where New England couldn't have got it. But there we are when Seattle was when they played against Green Bay in that game, and they beat Green Bay, and that's why Seattle was there. They're the better team. They just happened to be that day. It was because they came together as a team. And what I thought, in particular, was their coaches. Their coaches were able to, the offense and defense, and maybe even the special teams, they all came and huddled like the team would huddle, and they came up with quite a devised plan to recapture the game and just not quit. So, and when they were put in a position where they were going to lose and there was nothing they could do about it, whenever Wilson threw the ball like that, the team really started to fall apart right then because they always want to fight no matter what position they're in, but they were then at that point put in a position where they were just not going to win the game. It was maybe a game that was meant to go to overtime, an overtime Super Bowl. They would have got a touchdown right there with 20 seconds left. New England could have had enough time to go down and kick a field goal. So that would have sent it to overtime. Not saying that Seattle didn't screw up somewhere or another, but I doubt that they would have. But I really hate the Patriots. I really hate them. So that was their schedule last year. Did you see anything special? We'll do the last 4 years. Denver beats them, then Denver goes and loses. Okay. We got Buffalo. We got the Jets. We got Tampa Bay. We got Atlanta. We got Cincinnati. We got New Orleans. New Orleans is looking pretty good, huh? Still have Jimmy there. New England loses to the Jets in 2013. Wow, Rex. So I have confidence in Rex. I was just hoping I was going to see it that quick because they had plenty of time to be ready for New England. They're they're an NFL team, so they have no excuse if the Patriots come and beat them on Sunday or any whatever day that they're scheduled to play. If it goes down and is not in their favor, they have absolutely no excuse because they are a professional team. Every single 32 teams, none of them have an excuse for why stuff went down on Sunday and they lost. And that's not my opinion. That's a fact. It's a fact, Jack. So New England loses. So does it say what they are? 2-0. First AFC East. Yeah, but I'm looking on here. I'm trying to figure out what they were the last 4 years. One. Oh, Arizona in 2012 looking good, huh? Okay, so they lose in week 1, or they win in week 1. So 1. Oh, lose to Baltimore. See, they should be playing in that division over there. 2, Buffalo. Smoked them bad. Oh, look, beat Denver. Well, Denver probably was not nearly where it is now. So, oh, and look, check it out. Russell Wilson has beat New England every time he played them before, right? Didn't he play him twice or 3 times? Or is that just Seattle? It was just Seattle. I don't know, but he he had a good history of beating. I think it was Aaron Rodgers. That's who it was. He beat Aaron Rodgers all those times until he just lost to them. So you're telling me that the Seahawks aren't their own self? So here we are. We're um mm, uh go Seattle. Wish it was the Super Bowl. New England is a joke. Wow. They had 10 wins, 3 losses at week 14. Um, and so that's what they were. Well, they shut Miami out in 2012, last game. That's terrible. I hate New England. I really hate you, New England. I hate you. 13-2. I hate them so much that I'll keep coming up with new ideas to kick them out of the NFL. To get them creamed and get Tom Brady's head ripped off of his shoulders for real. No bounty gate, just straight up football. Get his head blown off by some player. By some player out there. Put him in a different uh put him in a different division, like I said, or make him go play. You know why they can't make him go play in another league? The reason why is because they've got all too many professional athletes. So they should just make them disband the whole team. Disband the whole team, and if he wants, he could go. Um, he could go up north into Canada. Kraft can go wherever he wants at that point. You know, don't limit him to whatever, any other place. But just make them dismantle the Patriots and get rid of the Patriots altogether, because obviously they keep bamboozling us with this, and they are not the best team in the NFL. They are the most pampered little baby bitches. That's what they are. Thanks.